Start with head circles in one direction. Switch directions. Take a gaze up to the ceiling, chin to chest, up and down. Don't strain. It's easy movement. Take your hands behind your head and gently pull your head forward and down, chin to chest. More forward than down. 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Find a little spot above your clavicle. There's a little divot. There's a pressure point there. Hold for 15 seconds. On the other side, you should really feel it. You know it when you have it. 15 seconds. Breathe. And go ahead and look left to right. Nice, easy movement. That pressure point exercise you just did should give you a better range of motion here. And take the ear to the shoulder. Keep the chin tucked. Feeling the stretch on both sides. And take your hand on the side of your head. Again, keep that chin tucked. Pulling the ear to the shoulder. Just until you feel it. Breathe. Go to the other side. Gently, keeping the chin tucked, pull the ear to the shoulder. And breathe. And now channel Stevie Wonder. Get some nice movement in there, mobility, just sort of let it go. Feel that neck loosened up. Move on to shoulders big, shoulder circles back. Don't force it. Switch directions. Just feel it. And keep the elbows together as much as you can. We're washing our face. Keeping the wrists together. Bringing the elbows together. And switch directions. Again, bringing the elbows together. This is good for the shoulders. Here we're going to reach forward, pulling the shoulder blades apart and expanding the chest. You want to engage your core, keep your tailbone down. Reach back, reach forward, and back. Keep the core engaged. And some rib cage circles, one direction. Try to isolate the rib cage. Switch directions. And reach back to your shoulder blades, crossing the arms. Doing some figure eights. Again, this is loosening up rib cage in the middle back area. Switch directions. Remember to keep breathing. Switch the cross of the arms. Good direction. and switch. And another reaching exercise, forward and behind yourself, forward and a little diagonal and behind yourself. Just opening up the chest and front shoulder. And extend the arms up overhead, grab one wrist, lean to the opposite side. Breathe in and stretch a little more. Inhale and exhale, see if you could stretch a little more. And then hold it at the end of your stretch and still continue to breathe into the rib cage area. And switch sides. Extend, inhale, and exhale as you stretch to that side. Inhale and exhale, stretch further. Breathe into the rib cage in that side body. And onto some hip circles. Again, we're trying to isolate the hips. Keep your knees bent. Try not to move your head or your shoulders too much. We're going to go side to side with the hips. Again, keeping your knees bent. And we're going to do some figure eights. So have fun with it. Just feel the hips sort of getting some blood flow and loosening up. And knee circles, one direction. Switch directions. And then forward. It doesn't matter how far you can touch. Anywhere you are is great. Do what you can. And just relax. Grab opposite elbows. Take your stance a little wider, about shoulder width apart. And just breathe. This is called ragdoll, so be a ragdoll. Swing back and forth. Feel the stretch in the side body, the hips, even the shoulders a little bit. And then let your hands drop. And bend one knee, straighten the other leg. Kind of lean into the bent leg. And switch sides. Just sort of going back and forth, bending one leg and the other. Feeling the stretch in the hamstrings. Then bend both knees. Either take your hands to your shins, wherever they go, or to the mat. And bend and straighten both legs several times. Just waking up those hamstrings. And then you're going to squeeze your butt, engage your core, flatten out your back, and squeeze your butt as you come up, arms up overhead, and take them all the way in a circle behind you and into prayer position. Now, this is the last part. Get a tennis ball, and we're just going to roll out the feet, about 15 seconds, rolling back and forth in both directions, crosswise, lengthwise. Just roll it around. This is really good for a lot of things that I don't have time to tell you all about them right now. Trust me. I'm going to spend about 15 seconds just finding those painful spots and kind of leaning into them. You'll know them when you find them. Okay, switch feet. Again, rolling the foot crosswise. lengthwise, back and forth. It's, do what feels good. Try to get the whole part of the foot. And then focus in on those kind of painful parts. I highly recommend that you roll your feet every single day and for longer than this. And that's it.